Welcome back, everybody. I'm Vladimir. So we're back at Path of Exile, and today we're going to talk about something kind of silly, actually, and it annoyed the living hell out of me until I figured out what it was. And we're going to talk about the overlay map disappearing while you're gaming. And this is only for mouse and keyboard players that are going to face this problem. And so I'm going to tell you why it's happening, and I'll show you how to fix it. But before we get into that, though, do me a favor, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and hit that notification button. That way you never miss a video when I drop one. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so I'm just in a random map here. And we're going to open up our overlay, which is default tab, right? So this is your default overlay map. Now, I've made it a lot bigger and a lot more visible so that you guys can see it on the video a lot easier. Now, as I mentioned, this is only going to affect you if you are a keyboard player, okay? And that's what this solution is for and because of. It has to deal with the default keyboard mapping for the controls on a keyboard. So, like I said, tab open and closes your map. So when you're playing the game, I myself happen to be a fairly large guy. I got fairly big hands, and I rest my palm right on the palm rest of the keyboard, right below it. And I'm playing along. You know, I got my 1, 2, 3, 4 QW, all that right there, right? And I'm hitting buttons all the time, and all of a sudden, just playing along, and poof, there goes my overlay, and I don't know why. I just disappears, and I can be sitting there just spamming anything, you know, blah 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 blah, but poof, it's gone again. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? Well, the problem, guys, is you're hitting your space bar. That's what's happening. So if your overlay map is disappearing on you, it's because you're hitting your space bar. Now, what I'm going to show you here is how to solve that. So you're going to go into your options, and you're going to go to input. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down in input until you find right here. It's called close all user interface. That's why it's being closed when you click the space bar. So what you're going to do is you're just going to unmap that or change it or do whatever. So I picked just a random button I know I'm not going to use, so we'll just pick that one. And voila. Change that. Now, when I'm spamming buttons, I'm not going to accidentally hit that spacebar. I can spam it all I want. It's not just going to disappear. My map's going to stay up. I'm not going to constantly have to go and figure out why that's closing on me. So that is the solution, guys. It is that simple. Unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of silly. It's really dumb. But yes, it is just change that one key, and that will be it. And that is the close all user interface button. So it's default spacebar, change it to something else. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a like and give it a subscribe. Until next time, guys, keep gaming. Thanks. Bye.